Welcome back. In a few hours, President Trump will speak to Congress and the American people about the path forward for his administration.
There will be plenty of guests there as well, and some of them have questions about why they were fired by the president and Elon Musk. 10 on your side's Brett Hall joins us with one worker from our area who will be in the chamber tonight. Brett?
Aisha and Tom, 33-year-old Alexandra Hunt was hired by the Hampton VA last September after serving 8 years in the Army. She was a supply technician, helping to make sure all departments have everything they needed. Then, on February 25th, she said she was told she had been fired.
In the last decade, we've done dozens of stories about issues at the Hampton VA. A common theme? Understaffing. Congressman Bobby Scott in 2021.
Getting the professionals, specialists is always a challenge for government competing with the private sector.
However, that is now where supply tech Alexandra Hunt is forced to look for employment after she and roughly a dozen others were terminated from the Hampton VA back on February 25th.
I broke down in his office. I cried because I couldn't understand what was happening and why it was happening.
The letter she received stated, quote, "The agency finds that your performance has not met the burden to demonstrate that your further employment at the agency would be in the public interest."
False. That was falsification.
She says her supervisor was just as blindsided and knows her work mattered, helping to provide for those who fought for us. As Congressman Bobby Scott's guest at the State of the Union, she wants lawmakers to see she's more than a budget line.
You know, I do have some concern in the methods, but by their own admission during the last administration, the Biden administration overhired in the VA. Secretary stated that.
North Carolina Congressman Greg Murphy says mistakes will be made in the Republican efforts to slash government spending, but
really letting the American people understand we're trying to do this for the national, the sanctity and really the survival of this nation.
We want to be great, like one of the greatest countries, and have great leaders. You have to make sure you take care of those people who took care of you, and while we raised our right hand to, serve, honor, and protect.
Now, we did also speak with Congressman Scott today, who pushes back on Murphy's claim, saying the spending bill that he recently voted for, meaning Murphy, would have added to the national debt. Brett Hall, 10 on your side.